The world has a way of breaking men quietly. Not all at once, not with explosions, but slowly. Like a rope fraying one thread at a time. It starts in the silence, when no one checks on him, when he carries the weight without complaint, when he cries in the shower and wipes his tears before anyone sees. The world doesn't care about that pain. It doesn't hand out medals for holding it together. It hands you more weight, more expectations, more silence. Men are taught to be strong but not how to heal. They're told to be protectors, but not how to protect themselves. They're told to be providers, but not what to do when they've given everything and there's nothing left in the tank. And when they break, the world turns its back. No applause, no sympathy, just a whisper. Be a man. You don't realize how alone a man can feel until you're that man. Until you're staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m. wondering how the hell you got here. Until you're driving around with no destination just to escape the chaos in your own mind. Until you're surrounded by people but feel like a ghost in your own life. That's what it feels like to break. Not physically, emotionally, spiritually, and yet in that silence, in that lonely, dark pit, something else is born. A question, a fire, a whisper deep inside that says, get up. Not because anyone is watching, not because someone will catch you, but because something inside you refuses to die. That's what separates real men from the rest. The world breaks everyone, but the real ones, they rebuild. Quietly, painfully, without asking for help, without seeking validation. They don't post about it. They don't beg for understanding. They go to war with themselves, every single day. And slowly, piece by piece, they become unrecognizable from the man who fell. Rebuilding in silence isn't glamorous. It's nights without sleep and mornings without motivation. It's forcing yourself to get up when everything inside you begs you to stay down. It's smiling at people who have no idea the storm you're weathering. It's letting go of people who once meant the world to you because they held you back from becoming who you were born to be. No one talks about that part. The part where you outgrow everything. The friends, the girl, the old version of yourself. The part where solitude becomes your closest companion. Because in silence, there's no distraction, only truth. And sometimes that truth shatters you again. But each time you rebuild better, stronger, wiser. You become the kind of man who no longer lives for the noise of the world. You live for the fire within. Because when everything you thought you needed is taken away, and you're still breathing, you realize something. You were always enough. You just forgot. You forgot who you were before life chipped away at you. Before heartbreak, before failure, before doubt. That's what the silence teaches you. It reminds you there's a power in that. A silent, dangerous power. The man who's rebuilt himself in silence doesn't need applause. He doesn't need permission. He doesn't chase love. He doesn't chase approval. He walks differently because he's seen the edge and chose not to jump. He stood at the bottom and started climbing with bloody hands and a broken heart. He became his own rescue mission. And the world doesn't even notice it. Not until it's too late. Not until the man who was forgotten, dismissed, overlooked, becomes the man everyone can't ignore. Because he didn't just survive, and he evolved. You see, when the world breaks a man, it expects him to stay broken, to drink the pain away, to numb it, to give up. But not you. You're different. You're not here to stay down. You're here to become unbreakable. Not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger. You stop asking for the storm to end and you start learning how to walk through it with fire in your chest. You stop begging people to understand you and start understanding yourself. Real strength isn't loud. It's not in your flex or your words. It's in your silence. It's in your ability to carry the pain, turn it into purpose, and keep moving. It's in rebuilding a life when no one believes in you, not even yourself. And the most dangerous version of a man, the one who no longer needs anything but the fire inside him, the one who's been broken and didn't stay that way, the one who looked at his own scars and saw not shame, but proof that he survived what should have destroyed him. That man doesn't chase women. He doesn't need followers. He doesn't wait to be chosen. He chooses himself every single day. You don't become him overnight. You become him in the silence. You become him when you're crying alone but still get up for work. You become him when you hold the pain but don't let it make you bitter. You become him when you stop blaming the world and start rebuilding from the ashes. Some men drown in silence. Others learn to breathe underwater. You're learning to breathe again. Not like before. Deeper. With purpose. The pain you feel now, it's not punishment. It's preparation. The isolation, it's not the end. It's the beginning. You're not being buried. You're being planted. And when you rise, you'll rise differently. Not with noise. Not with a parade, but with power. The kind of power only found in men who've lost everything and still chose to rise. Not because they had to, because they refused to die quietly. Every tear, every sleepless night, every betrayal, every moment of doubt, it's all fuel. And when the world comes knocking again, it won't find the broken version of you. It'll find a man who's been to hell and used it as a gym. So let them underestimate you. Let them walk away. Let them forget your name. Because when the storm clears and they look again, they won't recognize you. You'll be the man who rose in silence, who trained in darkness, who turned heartbreak into hunger, who used pain as his blueprint. You'll be the man who doesn't flinch when life throws its worst, because you've already walked through fire barefoot. You'll be the man who carries scars not as wounds but as trophies. And here's the truth most people never admit. You never really needed them. The people who left, the love that walked away, the crowd that turned its back. You never needed their validation, their presence, or their applause. Because everything you needed was already in you. You just had to be broken enough to find it. So if you're hurting right now, if you're walking through the fire, if you're rebuilding in silence, know this: you're exactly where you're supposed to be. This pain, it's chiseling you. This loneliness, it's forging you. This silence, it's speaking the truth you've ignored for too long. You're not weak because you fell. You're powerful because you're still standing. You're not lost. You're under construction. And when the world finally sees the man you've become, they won't believe it. But you will. Because you'll remember every night you cried in silence, every time you chose to rise instead of quit, every battle you fought with no cheering crowd, no backup, and no one but your own heartbeat reminding you that you're still alive. So keep going. Not for them, for you. You don't need her back. You need to get back to yourself. And when you do, fully, fiercely, unapologetically, the world will move out of your way. Not because you asked, because your presence will speak louder than words ever could. Rise, again, and again, until the man you meet in the mirror doesn't flinch, doesn't chase, doesn't beg, just becomes.